Don't break this. So I got an early start today. I think I was up and consuming coffee by 10 a.m. And right now I just uploaded yesterday's vlog. I'm actually watching a Heroes of the Storm stream. Guys talking, I don't, his name is Splendor Hots is the stream. And he's kind of like explaining a little bit of what he's doing as he's doing it, which has been helpful. Just because now I kind of know what I'm watching, but at the same time I really don't. It's interesting to hear him explain what he's doing or what he's not doing and why. It's pretty valuable. And I think the matches for Pro League are supposed to start again in the next couple minutes. So I'll probably watch those for a bit. It's too hot right now to take Eli out, so I'll wait till a little bit later in the afternoon when it drops a little bit. In the meantime, I might play a little bit of Heroes of the Storm and test out this hero and build that he's doing right now. I also feel like recording content today, so maybe I'll fire up like a CSGO demo and just break something down, I don't know. The mood I'm in right now, I've described to somebody before as feeling like I'm the arrow on a bow, right? And the arrow is fully drawn and like I'm just super like ready to fly. I just don't know what to aim at. And I hate it when I feel like this because there's like a million things I want to do, and sometimes I get paralysis by analysis and end up not really doing any of them. What I probably should do right now is pick one or two things that I think are more important than the others and just do those, and just do them for as long as it takes to get them done. So I think that's what I'm going to do now. What do you think about that, Eli? You good with that? He's good with it. So it is now 3 o'clock in the afternoon. My older brother came. He actually just dropped his two dogs off because he's getting on the road, so he'll be driving up to New Jersey. So now we have his two dogs, my dog, my younger brother's two dogs, and one dog that he's training. And then next week we're getting another dog. So there's a lot of dogs in the house right now. And that's not bad. They're all well behaved. Just had lunch with my older brother, and right now I'm just kind of playing around a bit on the PC. I'm working on a couple of different creative tests. One of the really important things in marketing that tends to determine the success or failure of a marketing strategy or campaign is the creative that's used. And the creative is, it could be text plus an image, it could be a video, it could be whatever. But each of those have different values, and the good ones, good creative, is really, really hard to identify before you push it out, meaning that you might think it's the best image, the best video, the best response or paragraph or whatever. You might think that your copy, your editing, your color choice, all that is the best thing in the world, and then you put it out there and it has no response whatsoever. People don't think it's great to the level that you do. It's not effective. Depending on the brand, the marketing strategy, the branding strategy, whatever, when it comes to those things, I've found in my experience that it's really good to have like 3 or 4, sometimes more if you can afford it and you have the time, different pieces of creative that all align to the same strategy, and then you deploy them separately. So you don't want to push out 5 different things at the same time and see which one gets the best result. But you want to say like, okay, let me push this here, let me put this here on Facebook today, and then 2 days from now I'll put this one. And again, they all fit into the same strategy, but they're different. Their phrasing is different, the colors are different, the image is different, the video is shorter or longer. So I'm working on a couple things to test and see which ones have the best response, which ones tend to be, shared the most, that get the most organic impressions. So I'm kind of fiddling with that, and then going back through and reading in alignment with that how this group had more success with this and that group had more success with that, and then seeing if there's any patterns that are kind of bubbling up. So a lot of it's just kind of testing, reviewing analytics and reviewing analytics more. It's something that you can go really, really deep in, or you can stay kind of like high level and then allow the execution of the strategy to come down to the people underneath you. I think most advertising and marketing agencies tend to have, kind of the big strategist, the creative director, and then they have a bunch of people that are copywriters that do the things underneath it. But I think if you can put on both hats and be effective at both, it's the best of all worlds, right? Because you can come up with a strategy and you can execute it yourself. It puts you in a position that when you build the business or you build the brand or whatever it is you're doing, then you can bring in other people underneath you to help them help you, right? You can say like, this is the type of creative or copy that has the most impact. So I know this is a whole bunch of stuff most people probably don't care about, but that's kind of the type of thing that I've got going right now. The learning and the testing process is fun. The reviewing and the measurement process is fun. But the real magic happens when you review those things, you can understand and analyze them. Then you change your behavior, you change your action, you change the result or the product or whatever comes based on that review. And then it has real world results. And to me, that's probably the most enjoyable thing, to go through and to say, this works better for that. Let's do this. And then you actually get to see the results that are tangible, they're measurable. And when you can actually prove it with numbers, it just makes it that much more real to yourself, to a customer, to a person, whatever. Again, I know that's a lot. Most of you watching this probably don't care. But that's kind of what I got going right now. So I'm going to get back to it. We will now test Eli's obedience with the place command. Eli, place. Eli, place. It's looking good, buddy. It's looking good. Yes. Yes. Oh, I'll get little ear scratches in there. Yeah. Come. Good. Watch. Yes. Place. Yes! That's a good boy. Good boy. Yeah. Yeah. Under the bridge. Yeah. Eli. Place. Good. Watch. Yes. Yeah. 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 Oh my God. Yeah. Place. Come. Up. Good boy. Good. Place. Good boy. Yes. Yes. This is a good guy. Good boy. Good boy. Place. Ended the night with some more Heroes of the Storm. Played maybe two or three games total. Maybe it's 4 games total. 1 by myself and then 3 with Q, which was pretty fun. My Lucio is actually pretty good. One of the guys I was playing with, who I don't know if he even knew, I was like brand new to MOBAs, brand new to the game, I was like, dude, your Lucio is pretty good. I was like, thanks, man. Just took Eli out. The 3 dogs that are downstairs, no problems at all. They didn't start barking. They kind of looked up to see what was going on, but then they just kind of went right back to sleep. It's around 1:15 right now. So the good news is that it doesn't seem like that's going to be an issue. The bad news is my brother's going to be gone for his other job tomorrow, which means I have to manage 6 dogs. So I'm hoping, the past couple days I've been getting up fairly early, so I'm hoping to get up kind of early tomorrow. That way I can get today's vlog edited and get a little bit of the to-do list hammered out, focus on a couple different things before having to deal with all the dogs. And then hopefully mid-afternoon, late afternoon, I can do it in batches. One of the dogs is known to be dog aggressive, and that's one of the reasons that he's here. So I can't take him out when I take the other ones out. It's a whole big mess. So Eli right now is being very good. He's in place. He's looking at me, but he's not making any noise. He's not moving. He's being really good in that position. So I'm going to climb into bed and get hopefully a good night's sleep. Get back at it in the morning.